swim into it.
No dice is really good on me.
Means they know what that means.
Elite Wrestling is coming to you live for the next 3 hours, live on TBS and HBO Max. I'm Excalibur, joined by the ineffable Tony Schiavone, the American Dragon, Brian Danielson, and we have a monumental program for you tonight. Wrestle Dream, just 3 days away. Samoa Joe will meet one-on-one this Saturday night for the AEW Men's World Championship. But coming up tonight, the AEW World Trios Championship is on the line, where Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Katsuyori Shibata will defend against La Facción Ingobernable, with Hangman Adam Page joining us here at the commentary desk.
I was looking for that.
And this past Saturday, Tony Schiavone, it was a shocking scene when Josh Alexander and Kota Ibushi met one-on-one.
It was a horrible fall, as you saw right there. It happened, and of course, it was a count-out, but that is just part of the story.
I did not see Mark Davis returning.
But it was Kenny Omega that intervened, and Omega and Jack Perry shared these words after the incident.
All I'm saying is that you and I have some of the same enemies. You want to have my back? You want to prove something? See at Dynamite. See if we can make out.
Tonight, coming up on Saturday, the Young Bucks in a $500,000 match against Jurassic Express. But tonight, we will see Jurassic Express and Kenny Omega.
Don't miss this week's featured flooring deals at Lumber Liquidators, now through October 16th. Get laminate flooring as low as 59 cents a square foot. Builder's Pride pre-finished solid hickory is only $2.99 a square foot. And Bella Wood 8.5-inch pre-finished white oak is just $4.99 a square foot. Hurry, these great deals and more end Thursday, October 16th. Visit lumberliquidators.com to find a showroom near you. Great floors for less.
Against the Don Callis families of Hechicero, Josh Alexander and Mark Davis.
And also coming up this Saturday, coming up tonight, the Hurt Syndicate, Gates of Agony, GOA, a tag team battle 1 week after the epic street fight in Jacksonville.
One-on-one tonight, it will be the Megasis, Megan Bain, going up against Harley Cameron. That is all tonight on this 3-hour telecast.
And before their I Quit match coming up this Saturday at Wrestle Dream, Jon Moxley, Darby Allin, face to face, one final time before
that'll be a good match too.
Explosive fans also coming up tonight. How about this? Orange Cassidy teams up with Kyle O'Reilly.
Ooh,
good
that team match.
Riders, Danny Garcia and Wheeler Yuta.
And speaking of the Death Riders, Tony, it will be, Claudia Tekla and Jamie Hayter will do battle this Saturday at Wrestle Dream. But coming up tonight, Jamie Hayter has to contend with another member of the Triangle of Madness, Sky Blue, live tonight.
Saturday at Wrestle Dream, the AEW Women's World Championship will be on the line. Chris Statlander will defend against Tony Storm, Excalibur.
But before that, let's go to the back where Renee Paquette is standing by to get the famous last words from champion and challenger alike.
Ladies, first of all, thank you to agreeing to no physicality during this interview. This Saturday at Wrestle Dream, you'll have one of the most long-awaited, anticipated matches in the history of the women's division here. Okay, enough! Enough! I just want to know where your heads are at. Tony, you go first.
Chris, it's not you, it's me. When I lost that title, I thought I would feel freedom, a release of the years and tears I had spent fighting for it. But I felt nothing. My canvas went blank, and my heart only starts beating when I dream of winning it back. I am that title. Close your eyes and picture it, and it's around this waist. I've done with that championship what no one else has done, and if that means fighting at my absolute best to take it away from a woman of whom I admire, then so be it. And if you are indeed my murderer, then so be that too. I don't know who I am without that title. But darling, who are you?
You've let this loss cause you to lose yourself. But you need to remember who you've been all along. Meanwhile, you've never been able to figure me out because I am constantly evolving. Who I am is a culmination of everything I was before. I'm already different than the person you faced at All Out. That was just a taste of everything I will be. We are living in this world, and I am the champion of it. I am an extraordinary being. A killer as dangerous as the cosmos are large. A person who will outlive her doubters with her determination, her grit, her ability, and the most deserving of this prestige in this very moment, no matter the timeline. So Godspeed, Toni Storm. I will give you the rest you so deeply deserve.
Professional wrestling is a lie that reveals the truth. And we've told some ridiculous lies. But at WrestleDream, we will find out the truth.
Tony, you know the truth.
Oh, boy.
You just have to accept it.
Okay, some very powerful words.
Is this interview over?
Yes.
Good. Meet me in the ring.
Oh, boy.
Somebody get me my jacket, please.
Well, Toni Storm and Chris Statlander were supposed to meet one-on-one this Saturday at WrestleDream for the first time ever, but it may be happening tonight. We will have to stand by and find out. But fans, WrestleDream coming up 3 nights from now, this Saturday night live on HBO Max /AEW.
Toni Storm, followed by Chris Statlander.
It's going live right now. This is great. I'm into it. Oh, my God. Look at this.
We are off to the races here tonight as Chris Statlander, topless Toni Storm, not waiting for St. Louis. Fisticuffs flying here tonight in Kansas City.
You heard, Brian, how confident Chris Statlander is. And you can just see it in the ring right now. Yeah, you can just see it in her posture, see it in the way that she's moving.
But, oh, wait a second. Toni Storm, a free shot for Chris Statlander. That's not how Chris Statlander wants to beat Toni Storm. Toni Storm launches a headbutt.
She's trying for Storm Zero there, Excalibur.
The roundhouse kick misses, but the
suplex by Toni Storm.
The former champion standing tall.
Do you think that Statlander made a mistake by not taking that shot?
Well, Statlander might be making a huge mistake now, Brian.
I like this. I like this strategy. Make her do it.
Oh, but it seems that's not how Toni Storm wants to beat Chris Statlander. Their first ever one-on-one meeting taking place in 3 days' time. WrestleDream, the Chaffetz Arena in St. Louis. Will the reign of Chris Statlander continue as AEW Women's World Champion, or will the title return to timeless Toni Storm?
Brian, a lot of respect between these two ladies, but a lot of animosity to boot. And a lot for each of them to prove to each other, especially after what happened at All Out.
Wow, an explosive start to our program, but right now, understand after their triumphant return last week, Jurassic Express, Jack Perry, Luchasaurus have something to say.
The last
Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks at WrestleDream. And Bucks, I just want to tell you, I don't hate you. If I'm being fully honest, I love you guys. And I will always be grateful for everything that you did for me. But when I needed you most, you didn't pick up the phone. When I needed you most, you didn't have my back. So I had to look deep into my past to find somebody who would.
Luchasaurus.
A big trios battle set for later on tonight. Kenny Omega, can he make peace with Jack Perry? With so much animosity between them, can he team up with Jack Perry? We will find out later tonight.
The man.
Your opening contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Being accompanied by Ricochet at a combined weight of 503 pounds.
The OA forbid the Syndicate.
Well, last week, the homecoming for AEW in Jacksonville, we saw an extremely violent street fight between the Demand and the Hurt Syndicate. Risks were taken inside and outside of the ring. Bodies thrown all over Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. I mean, tremendous feats of strength, Tony.
Yeah, you got to expect that is going to bleed over. Don't use the word bleed, but it's going to be I really think another violent encounter we're going to see here to kick off this 3-hour telecast.
And this match, Brian, not a street fight. This is a tag team match between GOA and the Hurt Syndicate. Will they be able to color inside the line, so to speak?
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, these two teams have an intense rivalry. I'm actually not shocked to see Ricochet wearing a hat. He had a huge hematoma on his head after last week.
Being accompanied by MVP at a combined weight of 540 pounds. They hurt people. Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate.
And coming up this Saturday, Wrestle Dream, live from St. Louis on HBO Max on pay-per-view. It will be the Demand, the Hurt Syndicate, a trios rematch. So this tag team match is a taste of what will be in store for us coming up this Saturday night at Wrestle Dream.
It should be very intense. And, you know, you take a look at Lashley and you take a look at Shelton Benjamin and you realize here is a phenomenal tag team that does not have to have those straps around their waist to prove anything.
And a phenomenal trio as well. When you add MVP into the mix, the experience, the combat sports edge that MVP brings to the Hurt Syndicate, but then you have on the other side GOA. I mean, just brute force between Toa Leona and Bishop Khan. I mean, there are very few men that can throw Bobby Lashley around the ring, but we've seen with our own eyes, Brian, Toa Leona do that.
That's why I love GOA in these matchups. Not many people can match up with the Hurt Syndicate, but look at this. Bishop Khan and Shelton Benjamin, great matchup. Toa Leona, Bobby Lashley, a great matchup. It's strength for strength. It's size for size.
These are a fight.
Picking up from right where they left off last Tuesday. And Shelton Benjamin, the first to change levels, bull rushing Bishop Khan into the corner, throwing the big right hands.
He went to the eyes that time and then completes it with a backhand chop.
But Shelton Benjamin, though, not as diminished as Khan thought. Chop to the chest does not phase the standard of excellence. Bishop Khan looking for the suplex. Shelton goes over, and now Shelton.
If I'm Bishop Khan, I don't know if I try to suplex Shelton Benjamin.
Nope. As Shelton sends Khan into the ropes. High boot. Drops Khan down.
I agree with that, Brian. It was kind of early to try a suplex, I would think, on Shelton Benjamin.
Especially against a collegiate All-American wrestler. And here comes Bobby Lashley.
Lashley and Benjamin sending a double shoulder tackle.
Nice shoulder tackle by Shelton Benjamin.
Match, Tony, still dinged up, even with 8 days to recover.
Oh, absolutely. And Brian, you know this, and Excalibur, when you're in the ring, it takes a long time to recover from just a regular match, much less a street fight, right?
Especially when all four of these men went through last week. I mean, Bobby Lashley going through the table. They all took tremendous punishment in that street fight last week.
But Brian, as you found out earlier today, Bobby Lashley was right back in the gym the next day. He has not taken a day off since.
I begged Bobby Lashley to stop working out for 3 weeks to